Pollinator gardens attract insects like bees and butterflies, and they're easier to plant than you think. Our team is teaching you how to plant one today. Take it away, Amanda.
Pollinators are important to us because they help develop the foods that we eat. They increase the biodiversities in our landscapes, and pollinators are anything from your bumblebees to your butterflies, hummingbirds, you name it. Anything flying around us are our pollinators. Pollinators are attracted to our pollinator gardens, which is why we are encouraging people to plant their own pollinator gardens in their yards. Pollinator gardens are great for beautification of your yards, of your neighborhoods. They will attract your pollinators, so if you are interested in any of that nature, having that in your yard, they will encourage that. The blooming plants will start all the way in the spring, April-May time frame, and go through freezing. So it's definitely something that you can enjoy year-round. So the types of plants we recommend for a pollinator garden are anything that's native. A lot of your blooming plants, your perennials, also our native grasses. The Lady Bird Johnson website is a great opportunity for you to go out and find some more information about pollinator plants, native plants, as well as the USDA Southern Texas Native Pollinator Plant Guide. So we are involved in multiple outreach opportunities throughout the year, and basically we come out to talk about native and pollinator-friendly plants. We have done anything from 4-inch plant material to 1 gallons to seed packets, and this year we actually showcased a 6-pack pollinator starter kit. In those, they're all native, they're all pollinator-friendly plants. With the outreach, we are there to talk to the public about the plants that they're receiving, the best location to plant those, how they can care for them, as well as talking about pollinators and why they're important to us and our environment. You will find the space that you want to plant your plants in at home in the ground. Make sure that you have roughly 2-foot spacing between each of your plants. You will dig the hole the same depth as the pot that you're receiving. Don't do it any deeper, roughly a little bit wider. Take that plant out of the pot, tease up those roots. To encourage the growth of the roots, that will help the establishment of the plant. Put that plant in the ground, that hole that you just dug, and then use the soil that you dug out of the ground to fill in. Don't go and grab compost or other amendments for that soil. You want to make sure that it stays the same as what's there. Once you've planted it, come back and water it. Water until the soil holds that moisture. You'll kind of get a puddle, and then let that water go into the soil. Do that 2 to 3 times just to make sure that you've thoroughly watered that space. For the first about 4 weeks, you're going to be watering 2 to 3 times a week to make sure that those plants are rooting. And then thereafter, you can back off to once to twice a week, all the way back to once a week or once every other week once they're established. When it comes to your pollinator gardens, you want to avoid using any pesticides. It will kill off your pollinators, the beneficial insects that we have. Residues will stay on the plants, which later on will hurt those pollinators coming through.
Follow us on social media at SA Parks and Rec, or check out our website at sa.gov/parks.